Yo, what's going on with y'all, brothers and sisters? I tell you, man, the perception is real. The perception is real out here. You know what I mean? People always expect you to be something. You know what I mean? If they put in their mind that you're supposed to be something totally different than what you are. But God didn't make you that way. God didn't make everybody the same and think the same. You know what I mean? Especially in our black community, in our culture. You know what I mean? We always got people that raising doubt about you. But I'm here to tell you, you know what I mean, that we gotta ignore what they say about us because we are chosen. You know what I mean? We are equipped with gifts from the Most High. And they may not understand it. They would never understand. You know what I mean? Because it's not their journey, it's not their life. You know what I mean? They walk different, they'll talk different. They are built different altogether. They are not like one of us. They are not chosen. So people, excuse me, gotta clear my throat. But yes, people, you must understand this walk is not easy, you know, and people always got a perception about you, you know, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's downright irritating. It's irritating as hell, you know what I mean? But we can't please the people. We're not here to please nobody, but to please the Most High and walk in His walk and walk in His truth, you know? But yeah, people always putting perception on the chosen ones. Like you're not supposed to follow the Most High and let Him guide you. But I'm gonna say, lots of the people are lost. Lots of people done took the jab already, and you know, done took that route. So most people are not themselves. People are not people no more. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta understand that. Yeah, they expect more. They expect different out of you. And your walk is totally different. But it kind of pissed me off when especially like family or such, they always, you know, telling you need to do this and take this direction, work here, you know. Chosen one, I'm telling you right now, we are not meant to be workers. We are bosses. You know, find your gift. I advise y'all to find y'all gifts, but be like in the glory of the Most High God. Glorify Him as much as you can, because He gave you them gifts to, you know, to better people's lives, to better your lives. And I was saying, back to what I was saying, that we are not meant to be workers. I know it says in the Bible that those not work shall not eat. You know, and that's true. But you know what I'm saying? Also, faith without works is a true saying too. You know? We just gotta be aware, you know what I'm saying? These people, we gotta cut them off. Yeah, you gotta block them out your contacts and other things, because they will persist on trying to make you fail, trying to make you stumble in life, and make you worrisome and stressful. You just try to distance yourself from these people. If you're at home, you're a homebody. When you're home and your people home with you, you know, the so-called family, hey, separate yourself, go in your room, or go outside for a minute. Just do anything just to keep your mind active and your spirit safe. Guard your spirit. That's the most important thing, because people will, I tell you, they will try to distract you from the truth. But you know, like I know, you know, that's all false. That's all far from it. It's far-fetched. But yeah, you gotta keep your eyes on the prize, and you gotta keep on moving. You know, you gotta keep on doing what you do. If God call you to do something, don't hesitate. I know it may take a while. You know, you're gonna have a little voice in your head that tell you, hey, go do it. You gotta do this. You know, it's the duty of God. You already know behind it's the duty of God. You know, especially if you have to use your gifts in some type of way. See, me, I'm an artist. I love to paint, and I like to customize and design things. You know, I've been working on business logos lately, as such. But I always like paint portraits, and I do things that I need to do, take care of. You know, on my day-to-day basis. Yeah. So yeah, but I'm gonna say day-to-day basis. I'm sorry about that. Cause I usually work. I do landscaping. I do maintenance. But I'm talking about as far as me, as my talent that the one that God had given me, had gifted me with. You know what I mean? I like to paint, but for the last 4 or 5 years, I have been getting a little practice in. I have stopped painting completely since I was young. You know what I mean? I was running the streets at 14, and getting into other little activities, running around with the wrong crowd. But I'm here to tell you that since you got older, so you know, right now I'm in my 30s. Right now, I'm in my 30s. So, but like I say, I've been painting for the last 4 or 5 years, and it's been steady for me. You know, when I started in 2019, and I was working for this company. We were manufacturing surgeon jackets or whatnot, and while I was there, you know, I would wear the shoes or the shirts I just customized and painted, and I'll wear it to work. And then, you know, my little brother, he do the printing. He do print t-shirt. He got a little print business. So I let him order me 3 different color shirts, which was burgundy, midnight blue, and white. And I had my name, my business, on front of my chest, paintbrush on the side with a paint board, and both my phone numbers on my back, including my name. And I used to wear it to work too, as well, and drew attention. You know what I mean? And I just ran with it. You know, people came to me, you know, or I come, they come to them. And I was like, hey, this is what I do. Do you like it? How you like this style? You know, do you mess with it? They're like, yeah, man, it's cool. I like that. You know, I like the way you paint them shoes. You actually paint it that way? And I was like, yeah, I did. You know, I took my time and I did my own shoe, but hey, I could do it however you want to do it. You want some cartoon characters? You know, you want your a business logo on it? You know what I mean? Or do you want like any type of customization in a 2-tone, 3-tone? Tell me, you know, speak to me, you know what I mean? I could draw or do anything that you want to. And usually it took me like about a day or two. I'll say about 3 days with the shoes. A cap, a hat, a shirt. Normally take like 1 day, sometimes 2 days, depending on what type of art I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a lot of sketching, a lot of outlining, a lot of a lot of different things included with it. So yeah, I just like to paint. I like to customize things, but I want to get that's my calling. You know, I believe just to paint. God want me to paint the righteousness and glorify Him, I believe, but I haven't really reached that level yet because my clientele has slowed down, my business has slowed down too for the last year or two. So I constantly steady painting and doing my shoes. You know, I buy a new pair of shoes, no lie, and I'll just customize them. You know what I mean? Paint them a different color or add another color to it. Like for example, like some Nike Air Max I just bought. You know, I might just paint the check on each side, even in the middle of the shoe, or I might just paint the whole entire shoe a different color, you know. It depends entirely on me. But yeah, that's what I do. I customize too. The name of my business is called Dope Custom and Design. And I design, you know, and I customize apparel. And I do business logos too as well. You know, you come up with an idea, I help you map it down. But yeah, I was saying, not to get off topic, but I had I don't think I let y'all know a little bit about myself. You know, that's what I like to do. You know, things that I do, you know, in my spare time is paint and draw, you know. So yeah, I was saying, okay, back on topic, the perception of people. You know, you gotta be careful, you gotta be aware of people constantly questioning you and constantly want to get in your business. You know, you gotta be aware of that. You know what I mean? Because it could damage your spirit. You want your spirit to be pure and full of energy. You know what I mean? You don't want the vampires sucking up your energy. You know what I mean? You need your energy to give glory to give God His glory. I should say that, because wherever your gift is from God, if you're a chosen one, we're supposed to share our gifts. You know, we're supposed to tell our testimonies too as well. You know what I mean? The glory of God and how much your faith shows through your works and what you do in this life. You know? Yeah, it's very important. But pretty soon, y'all, I'm gonna be going live. You know, I think I can go live and I can have y'all come at me and you know, getting a live chat and comment on certain things that I'm saying, or you might have you might want to put your, I ain't gonna say 2 cents, but you might want to put your your concerns in the chat, or your questionnaires, whatever you may have, or it could be a statement, whatever you went through. You know, we gotta let people know, because it's real out here. You know, yeah, a lot of people ain't gonna believe if you been through that life before, because I haven't told numerous people my testimony, which I told y'all in the last video, that I was homeless before, you know, and God got me out this situation. I ain't got that situation on my own. You know what I mean? I have fasted some days. I went out with food. I was going without food most of the time anyway, so I was like, you know, hey, I'm just gonna fast, you know, and read my Bible, feed my flesh, because God does says, He do say that work without faith are dead. And He also said that you do not eat bread alone, but every word in His Bible. So in the meanwhile, you're supposed to be feeding your flesh. If you're at home in your spare time, an hour or two maybe, or maybe longer, however you want to go, but always give God your time. You know, everything else could wait. It'll always be a blessing to see another day, to wake up. You know what I mean? But it's more to life than that. You know, we gotta step out and face this world. You know, every time we step out this door as a black man, you know what I mean? It's a war. It's a war out here to be fought, just to make it to work or make it to a destination and back home safe. You know what I mean? You should have that same peace of mind at home. You know, if you had a woman that's nagging, brothers, it's not, hey, it's really not worth it at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You could have total love for her, but you could also love from a distance too. I could love from a distance as well, because I don't need that negative energy burning, you know what I mean, energy draining, I should say, from someone else that stay nagging and complaining and just want to cause drama. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I like to I like to make my videos a little longer than what they are. Maybe if I start going live, maybe I will. If I have a live audience. But right now I'm just starting off, you know what I mean? So I'm in my car today. It's a beautiful day right now. I'm just parked, you know, outside my residence. And sun shining. It's a little cool outside, but hey, I'm enjoying the weather. I'm enjoying this Texas weather right now. It don't seem like it's gonna be a real winter out here. You know what I mean? Yeah, so brothers and sisters, we gotta keep on striving. You know what I mean? We gotta, if you know your gift, I suggest and I advise you to work on it as much as possible. You know, push yourself. Get yourself known out there. You know what I mean? And also do it for the sake of God. Do it for his name. You know, praise him at the same time. If you have the ability to speak, come on out on the social platform and speak to people. We're supposed to preach the gospel any chance that we get. And that's our job. As being believers in the Most High Yah and His Son Jesus Christ, Yahweh. Man, this is a quiet day. It's a quiet day in the neighborhood out here. Sound like Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, boy. Yeah, so, you know, it's always a good time to do what you need to do. It's never too late. So I advise y'all to look into y'all talents and what you have to offer. You know what I mean? Times getting tough out here. As well, these people, you know, as other black people, I see that our community do a lot of idol worshiping, you know, for the rich and famous. But your status don't determine if you a real person or not. If you're a real man, your money status do not determine if you're a real man or not, a real woman. What determines that? If you stay 10 toes down and walk firm in this truth and just be you, no matter the circumstances that you're in, always give God the glory and the praise and pray to Him on a daily to get you out of that situation. You know what I mean? We gotta do way better than what we're doing as a people. Cause we were rulers in this nation. Not just here, but around the world. After Christ and before Christ. Of course, we've been in bondage and slavery in Egypt and everything, and also in here. But we still gotta do what we need to do. You know what I mean? We can't be foolish people no more. We have to advance and evolve with the world. I'm not saying to be of the world, but you know what I mean? We gotta get into tech and we gotta get into aircraft. We gotta get into even submarine. I believe that we should get into, because it's a world out there that we don't have knowledge of, and we are here to explore. You know what I mean? I believe that we here to explore this beautiful earth, because there are places that people haven't been to. You know, out here in this world, there are places that I believe that people are not able to go because of the circumstances or live in the type of conditions that part of the world has. But there are also other worlds. There are also other worlds that's out here in this planet. You know, there's more than one world. Yes, you gotta You gotta advance your mind. You gotta put your mind above what you think already. You know what I mean? Like with people and shapeshifters, reptiles. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some zombified people. People are already zombified. You know what I mean? People amongst us is not people. You know what I mean? So you gotta take that into consideration. That man, you know, shoot, it's more worlds in this galaxy, and I believe that it's an underwater galaxy. And then it's multiple galaxies and worlds. You know, in the planet, in the in the galaxy itself. So yeah, when you get older, you get wiser. That's what I'm trying to say. You get wiser at life, and life in general, life period. You will see. You know. Let me crack a window. Start getting a little stuff in here a little bit. So I'll get a little stuffy. Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah. So, people, I just want to tell y'all, man, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Cause time's gonna get tough and hard, you know what I mean? You gotta turn to God. You know what you gonna do? You can't worship. I ain't gonna say worship, but you can't have two masters. You know what I mean? You can't rock with the devil and then try to rock with God at the same time. You gotta pick a side, y'all. Cause time's gonna get rough and time's gonna get real out here in these streets. You know what I mean? It ain't just about stacking up. For y'all that believe that you gotta stack up ahead of time, you know, that ain't the way to go. If you believe in God and have faith in God, you know, He'll provide for you. He'll provide for you. He'll take you under His wing. And He'll have have safety over you and the Holy Spirit over you and guide you. I don't know why I cracked the windows. I can hear them cars coming by now. Yeah. So I was just telling y'all, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna get hectic out here. And the possession of people and the rich and famous, you know, they always. I'm talking about like regular people. They believe them whatever they say because they have the money and the status of having money, which are millionaires and billionaires. But it don't take you to be a genius or be smart to be to have money, to acquire money. Simply it don't. You gotta be for real, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the power of the dollar, ain't no power of the dollar. Amongst your spirit it is, because you put dollar forth and first and before God and everything in your life, then the power of money could be the roots of evil. Because it said love of money. The love of money is the roots of evil. It don't say in the Bible that the money is the roots of all evil. It say the love of money is the roots of all evil. So you see people taking out people for money left and right, sacrifices and the thing called when someone dies. I can't even think of it right now. You know what I mean, though, people. The mutual funds or something like that. Life, yeah, that's what it is. Life insurance. I'm sorry, y'all. My mind is kind of, man, it's kind of messed up right now. Yeah, I couldn't think of that for nothing. Yeah, but life insurance, people getting taken out for life insurance. Man, some people getting taken out just for $2. Talking about it's the principle behind it. But anyway, though, man, you just gotta be safe out here. You gotta keep your head up, and you just gotta follow the Most High and keep His commandments. And myself too. When I'm speaking to y'all, I'm speaking to myself too, because I gotta be truthful. You know what I mean? I follow back too. I'm just a messenger. I'm not. Don't think of me as someone highly or holy You know what I mean? We all have our ways, you know, our battles that we fight. You know what I mean? And it could be just, you know what I mean? But we gotta fight. We gotta fight this battle every day. It's an everyday battle. You know what I mean? Sin fall upon us every day. The righteous will fall 7 times. You know what I mean? Before they pick itself up. But I don't fall in so many times, but I see God's grace has been amongst me. You know what I mean? He has showed me his true powers already through life. And that from me just praising him and giving prayer to him, you know, since I was youngin'. Even though I grew up in a Christian household, but we all believe in God, you know. I ain't saying our family perfect, because, you know, everybody have their flaws, but I'm just saying, you know, family will do you worse than a stranger on the street. A stranger will come up to you and look out for you more than your family would. And I've seen it happen. And since I say, I've been on the streets, but people don't believe it. You know, I don't look like it. But looks don't have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? When God delivers you from something tragic, he'll bring that glow into you. He'll bring that light into your soul. You know what I mean? He'll give you the words that you need to express yourself and to express him. See, most of the time I be having thoughts and speaking of God, you know, I believe that it's a spirit in me that's speaking, because, you know, I constantly coming up with ways to reach y'all, you know. And shout out to brother Ringo TV, Mark the Messenger, and also New Breed. You know what I mean? I follow y'all, and I got most of my teaching points from y'all. Y'all want to do what's right, and man, hopefully one day we could build. We gotta build this nation though. We gotta build Israel. Somewhere we gotta start. We gotta get out these cities, people. The city finna turn to smart cities. You know, and after that you won't be able to reside in cities. It'll be blocked off. Be blocked off, you know. Yeah, so in the meanwhile, just try to get out the city, you know, move to a country on the outskirts of the city. You know, if you got a nearby beach or a nearby lake or something, you know, you could reside along there. You know what I mean? Do some fishing, you know, eat off the land. Should grow your crops off the land, you know what I mean? If you're able to farm on it. Utilize every natural resources that you can, people, because time is coming. And the possession of people having money and fame, you know what I mean? Everybody, all these celebrities, rappers included, is being exposed right now in this hour too. They're being exposed, yes. Y'all see how it comes out, the way it's coming out this whole entire year, ever since spring. You know, they've been exposing people. People been coming, you know, I ain't gonna say spring, I'm gonna say all the way to like last December. You know, even with like Ricky Smiley and certain things like that. These rapper beef going back and forth, and sacrifices being taking place. You know what I mean? Yeah, that shit real, people. People getting taken out every day. Every day. But it's under the grace of God that y'all still here. So you gotta make the best of it. You know, start today and see which master you gonna serve. You can't serve Satan and the Most High at the same time. So choose today which side you gonna take, and fight this battle every day within yourself. The evil spirit always coming into your mind and your heart with evil thoughts. So I say, pick a side. Pick and choose who you gonna serve from this day on. Cause this journey, ladies and gentlemen, man, it's work involved. It's a lot of work. Yeah, so be tune in soon. Hopefully this week or next week, you know, I might go live. I might go live. Maybe this weekend, Friday or whatnot. I might go live for y'all. So be on the lookout. Yeah. Cause I got a lot of things to discuss, and I think it's better to have an audience. Somebody could sit back and I could talk to, you know, I could better relate to y'all, and I could see the comments in the chat feed that pops up. And I could read them out. So yeah, so remember, like, share, and subscribe. This has been No Love for Us Entertainment. And I thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you. Have a blessed day.